How long has it been since Hurricane Ian?
Hurricane Ian made landfall, tied as the 5th most powerful storm ever to hit the United States. A Category 4 hurricane, maximum sustained winds 150 miles an hour, just shy of a Cat 5. The center of the storm struck Cayo Costa, a barrier island west of Fort Myers and Cape Coral in Lee County.
What is up, guys? So over the last few months since my last post, fishing's been difficult. I don't have a great video put together for you guys today, but I am going to share with you guys some of the cool adventures I've been on over the last few weeks, some of the catches we've had along the day. Some of them I've got on video, some of them I've got photos of. Definitely did some cool stuff. Yeah, so this video is a bunch of my videos put together. Just kind of, it's been hard. Between the new job, having time to do stuff, we're rebuilding constantly. Literally just got 30 fence panels dropped off. I'm sitting on an entire thing of concrete covered in a tarp. Still clearing debris every day. You know, they haven't come and got it yet, hence you can see the grass on half of this stuff growing up. Finally got the old Rolla back. We're going to do actually a whole video on restoring the Rolla here. We're going to turn it into a fishing machine. Today we were actually out trying to fish, and we were rocking the old girl around, hence why there's a rod and a bait bucket in the back. But yeah, there's going to be some little updates here, some major events that have happened. Just kind of, we still have the truck, so don't worry. We're going to have some fuel economy missions, and we'll still have the truck to go take us places where no man has fished before. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this video is not going to be the greatest, but it's going to have some cool stuff, some cool things along the way. I'll give you guys a little bit of talking points through it, and I'll try my best to narrate. It's the first time I'm going to narrate for one of my videos, so enjoy. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're gonna have some more videos coming up here soon. I've been brainstorming with a few other individuals, trying to get some ideas put together, and we're gonna do that. And we're gonna start trying to post, you know, more and more. With the new job, I have weekends off, so it's nice. We're also gonna be doing some little short videos I'm gonna post over on TikTok, on Instagram, and then probably post them over here too. But little like short stories, stuff like that, photos, little mini episodes, stuff like that. Go live on TikTok, maybe even go live here on YouTube. But let's show you guys some catches over the last few weeks. So for a while there, we were fishing the neighborhood canals because there was a lot of places that were still impassable. So we were targeting peacock bass just in the local area, fishing the ends of canals, round structure, so much debris in the water. It was honestly kind of crazy. For a while there was a lot of issue with the amount of debris in the water. Made a lot of places impassable for fishing. It was just kind of hard seeing the water that way. It was all disgusting. We eventually started catching some fish on top water when it cleared up, but we ended up making a run to Miami and going around and fishing for some of these bigger Miami peacocks that I knew we could definitely get onto. The day we went, it wasn't ideal. It was very overcast, very cloudy. It was raining, but these fish didn't care. I ended up going with Colby, Jackie, one of my good friends, and Colby's girlfriend. Ended up catching my largest jaguar cichlid, which was an awesome trip, and got my buddy hooked up on his personal best peacock. It bent hook, it did everything. The thing was huge, it was beautiful, it was awesome. His girlfriend also managed to catch some big peacocks on the other coast. Some real good sized fish. Possibly broke her PB on that one. And then here's me smiling with my jaguar. Then we ended up fishing with Dax when we came back. We ended up going out looking for his floating dock, which kind of got swept away. It wasn't the only thing he almost lost. He almost dropped the keys right in the water. And topwater bite was good for a while. We ended up playing around with some of the golf courses as well. Staff actually let us come out and fish. And they were just like, well, there's no one out here golfing. There's no way to golf right now. So they let us out. We threw some topwaters around. Peter here, one of my old buddies, he was collecting up some minnows to feed his pets. Because the pet store is actually still limiting how many feeder fish you can buy. And when you have a fish tank full of fish, 15 feeder fish is not going to feed them. So he started, classic old bread in the water, lure minnows in and net them. Now, we started fishing by the house more because those canals kind of cleaned up quick. The city came out and cut a lot of the tree branches down that were hanging. And there was a lot of new structure, and I knew there were fish hiding here. We've caught fish here thousands of times before. And I figured we put a line on the water. I think it would be a good idea. And we definitely catch some fish. All that other wonderful stuff. All right. See if there's anything here. We got a knock. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer. The fuck is that? Is that an otter? What up, little dude? I can't tell you the last time I saw an otter in here. I didn't know what I was looking at for a second. That's so cool. He's just chilling. What up, Junior? Oh, well, you scared him, bird. Congratulations, you scared my otter. Oh. I got hit by something and I was so distracted by our otter. Little dude, where you at? Is that you over there, little dude? That's so cool. I haven't seen an otter around here in years. Oh, God. There he is. What up, little dude? That's awesome. Sorry, geeking out over an otter. Something just came out and murked the hell out of this, so we're going to pitch it back over here and see if whatever decided it didn't want this thing around it ever again, come back. So cool. Haven't seen an otter in years. I don't know when not. I slowed down to get the wind knot out, and I guess that little slowdown brought this little peacock up. Dude, I love these fish so much. It's kind of the reason I come back to this spot, is I can almost always guarantee we get one of these dudes, because there's so many in this canal chain. Come on, give me the... Well, I hope your brakes work good, bud, because that sounded like you almost hit something. Now, here comes the fun part. I don't know where that otter went, and I only assume this is his new favorite snack. So I'm gonna get him back in the water before this otter spots me holding a fish. Bye, bud. You have a wonderful time. Stay away from that otter. So this is actually from today's video. We normally park at this pond. This is the peacock pond that I'm always fishing, right over by the Nissan dealership. But there's been so much debris in that field, and the grass is so tall. I didn't feel like giving the city more they had to deal with, because one, the Corolla sits super low to the ground, and I'd probably get hung up on something. And, you know, the bottom of cars get really hot and like to burn grass. So I didn't feel like starting a brush fire for anybody. So we rolled up to the spot. Wind in our face. I really wasn't expecting to catch anything. We were throwing a small little crappie jig around. It's what everything's been hitting lately, is just small bait fish. So we worked our way up here, and we started making a few casts. Do some fishing. What up, Junior? Little baby peacock. Little dude. You hungry? Oh, you got a clean mouth for a peacock. Normally when you catch these guys, they have a few like little hitchhikers with them. But well, you got a pretty clean mouth. If I was a dentist, I'd give you an A+ approval there, bud. So, just finishing up all the editing, and realized I didn't have an outro for this video. And I kind of told you guys that there'd be some more information along with that. So as I'm sitting on the couch, just finished editing, here are just some updates. Where do I start? They're expecting Fort Myers Beach to make a recovery in the next 4 years. Pine Island has power again for the most part. Sanibel has some power to the most part. They rebuilt all the bridges. There's still a lot going on with all of that from recovery efforts. As you guys know, I'm no longer at Big Boys. I went over that in an earlier video. I am shopping elsewhere for bait and tackle needs, because it has been told to me that I am no longer welcome in the store. There are reasons, and you know what? It is what it is. There's bait stores everywhere in this city, and we're not limited by one to go fishing. No hard feelings. It's a decision they're going to make, and you know, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not my place. It's not my business. So if they feel that it's necessary to bar me from coming in, then yeah, I guess it is necessary. Other than that, there's a new bait store opening out in Fort Myers. I'm going to go check that out for our upcoming video, because it's actually I don't know if it's in Fort Myers or just across I-75 from Fort Myers, which would zone it's completely something different. But we will be stopping there for our next fishing mission, our next video. We've got something in plans right now. It's kind of cool. I don't think anybody has really done it, because I looked it up and there's not many videos on it. So we're going to try to do that. And I'm just waiting, because if you guys are going to do something, do it right. I reached out to some law enforcement that I know that monitors I-75 and have asked a question on some legalities and some things out in there. And we're going to see what we can do and how legal it is, because there's no point in getting in trouble for fishing. So don't be places you shouldn't be, don't do things you shouldn't do, and most importantly, get out there and hook into your next memory. I will see you guys on the next video.